Today we're going to use Peruvian chocolate to make a Black Forest flavor ice cream. We got everything weighed out, ready to go, so let's just get on and do it. I love chocolate ice cream, it's my favorite flavor. I like making chocolate ice cream with different chocolates from around the world. I've done chocolate with other I've done chocolate ice cream with other South American chocolate before. It is time to try another one. This came from the UK. It's got a label straight at the top of it, which doesn't help matters. It's come from Willie's Cacao, great name. He did a TV program. He was down in the southwest. He is down in the southwest of the UK, down where I used to live. And he did a TV show where he sold himself as the Willy Wonka of chocolate. It's excellent quality. I don't know if you can get it at other parts of the world, but if you can and you do find Willie's Cacao, it is excellent. So we've got a block here. This is a cooking block, so it's 100% cacao. It's 185 grams. This thing. It's 2 tablets inside, like so. 2 tablets. All right. It's got the Willie's Cacao thing. Probably can't see it. I'll put a picture up on the screen. It's designed to be used in cooking and ice cream and chocolates and savory dishes as well. It's beautiful stuff. So we're going to make a Black Forest ice cream. It's quite a unique recipe, this one. Let's get our parts measured out that we don't already. We're going to start with our milk, which is 705 grams. We are going to add 400 grams of, this is heavy cream, 36%. See all the lumps of cream coming out there. Amazing stuff. 100 grams. Oh, $3.99. Keep that bold. Use that for something else. I've already measured out our sugars and our other ingredients. So in here, I have 160 grams of sugar and 2 grams of my stabilizer blend. If you only use a single stabilizer like guar gum or something, that is fine. You might want to drop it down a little bit. And in here we have 120 grams of dextrose, 1 gram of pink Himalayan salt. So we are going to get a tiny whisk, mix our stabilizer into our sugar, do that to break up any lumps of stabilizer, and it also helps it dissolve in our liquid. Like so. We can do that with the dextrose and salt, but it doesn't make any difference. Like so. What we can do now is get our sugars into our dairy. Like so. And let's get that on the hob, start it warming up. Whilst that's doing that, we can get our chocolate and cut this up. It's a big chunk of chocolate, this. So we need to get it chopped up, otherwise we're gonna burn everything in the pan. So with our dairy warming up, we need to get this to 85C, 185F anyway, because we're using a stabilizer that is heat processed. So we're gonna start to add in our chocolate and bring this up to temperature. So as we start to get up to temperature, 82, we're getting really close now. Keep an eye on it. It will start quite bitty and grainy and you'll think this will never come together. But once it reaches 60 centigrade, all the chocolate and the cocoa fat starts to dissolve and we get this super decadent kind of mix going on here. So we're just going to keep stirring this for another couple of minutes until we get up to our 85. We're at 86, so we're all good. We can turn the heat off and take that off. So as normal, you're going to get this completely chilled down in the fridge, at least 4 hours please. We need that flavour to develop. Take it out, give it a little stir if it needs it, and then pop it in your ice cream machine. Look how velvety smooth this chocolate ice cream base is. Honestly, this Peruvian chocolate is out of this world. You don't have to use Peruvian chocolate, you can just use any chocolate, but it needs to be strong, 100%. So for our cherry syrup, we're going to use this Fabry Amarena wild cherry syrup. It's loaded with sugar, but it's for culinary use, so it's not for using in coffee. We're going to take about 100 grams of that syrup and 1 teaspoon of sugar with half a teaspoon of guar gum. We're going to thicken this syrup up so that it's a really nice consistency. Stir that sugar and the gum together and stir it into your syrup. Combine those really well with a little tiny whisk, and actually this benefits from sitting in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. If you don't put it in the refrigerator, it works perfectly. So we're going to carry on and get our additional chocolate chopped up. We're using a 70% South African chocolate, actually this one is. And in the last couple of minutes of your churn, pop it in your machine and so it can get fully incorporated. And when you're finally ready, dish it up into your container. Do 1 scoop and then a really good spoonful of your cherry syrup, and continue that process until your tub is completely full, and then pop it in the freezer to harden off completely. It's been, I think, 24 hours now. Beautiful color. I can feel the side of the tub. This is a perfect scooping texture. Let's have a look. There we go. Scoops perfectly. This has not been taken out of the freezer ahead of time. You know I don't like doing that. You see the little flecks of that cherry syrup come through, the little pieces of that South African chocolate coming through as well. Oh, this is good. Let's zoom in, and we're going to decorate that with some of our thickened Amarena cherry syrup, and we're done. There we go. Our Peruvian Black Forest ice cream with rich cherry syrup. It's important to use a strong chocolate for this. This Peruvian chocolate is really strong. It's slightly bitter, and that's important because we want that to cut through with a super sweet cherry syrup, and that's 70% South African chocolate. Add in there. Let's try this. I am excited to try this one. I think this is one of my favorite chocolate ice creams I've ever made. The slight bitterness of that chocolate base cut through with the ultra sweet cherry syrup and those balanced chocolate chips throughout. This is impeccable. By thickening the cherry syrup, you get this layer that doesn't just disappear in your ice cream. Put it in the refrigerator, it will go even thicker. And that guar gum, we're just using that guar gum to thicken that up. That is incredible stuff. Fabry's syrups are very, very good quality syrups. This is 1.3 kilo bottle. It's like 80% sugar, this stuff. This is for professional use. You can buy it online. You can buy it on Amazon, etc. But you wouldn't use this in coffee. This is for other things. This is for flavoring professional grade food, such as ice cream and gelato. It's expensive. You're probably not going to use a lot of it, but you don't have to use this. You can use any syrup that you want, but obviously this is a Black Forest ice cream, so needs to be cherry. You know I love chocolate ice cream. It's my favorite. This is there. Shit. Man, that's good. Not much else to say. One of the best chocolate ice creams I've ever eaten. Hi to all the new subscribers, got loads coming on board recently. There's a lot of information for this channel. Pro-grade ice cream made at home. Using stabilizers if you want to, how to balance sugar levels, how to balance fat levels, different ice cream, gelato, sorbets, we're gonna do sherbets, all this kind of thing. Something to show you coming up soon. Layered Ninja Creamy. We've got actually this chocolate ice cream base in here with layers of flavored alcohol. So if you're interested in knowing how I do that, make sure to like and subscribe. I will see you next time, and I'm gonna eat all of this ice cream because I can.